As we've explained before, we have the configuration files that, from this visual editor, we can easily modify to change the protections we want to use, when we want to protect, if we want to use any preset, and other settings. However, the config files contain extra options not shown in this visual editor, which we'll demonstrate in this video. When we visually edit the configuration, we see that a configuration file is generated with different parameters. Let's explain each one of them. In our app, the first parameter we have is the configuration file name. This name is really for internal use, that is, it doesn't affect at all in the protection or in our cloud panel, but it allows us to know what configuration we are using. For instance, if I desire to utilize a distinct configuration on my local machine and on a server, I can include the word local or any desired name, and each time I recompile my application, I will be able to observe in the output which configuration file is being utilized for that specific environment. As we can observe in this location, the subsequent parameter is the presets. As we have witnessed in the visual editor, we possess various alternatives. The presets will make use of all the available protections and safeguards in your edition, depending on the intensity of the preset you choose to apply. It can be maximum, it can be a balanced preset, or it can seek the maximum optimization of your application. If we do not want to utilize any pre-existing choices, we can opt for the custom option. It is important to keep in mind that if we are using the custom option, it will be mandatory for us to establish the protections we wish to use for our specific needs and requirements. And in other cases, if we are utilizing a preset, such as balance for instance, we have the option to choose balance, and it is indicated here that the designated name to be used is balance. In this case, you have to keep in mind that the protections are not going to be taken into account. Put simply, it is inconsequential whether we add or alter the settings in this particular place, because we are completely disregarding them. The preset will make use of the protections that are incorporated in the balance preset. With that being said, if we desire to utilize our own protections, we always need to set them as custom options.